What's up, guys? I hope y'all having a good day today. What in the hell has gotten into Josh Giddey? What has gotten into Josh Giddey, guys? Oh, man, Josh Giddey is on the heater right now. Guys, I'm going to read y'all some numbers for him in the Chicago Bulls team. Let's add in Kobe White, because Kobe White, they have been one of the most underrated top 5 backcourts since January. They have fed off each other extremely well. So in the month of March, Kobe White is averaging 29 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 49 field goal percentage. Josh Giddey, 22.5, 10 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 52 field goal percentage. And Josh Giddey's actually having career highs in three-point percentage at 38. So, guys, he's almost having 40% three-point percentage. These two guys have been absolutely phenomenal since the Zach LaVine trade. Kobe White just replaces Zach LaVine's scoring load. And they just put the ball in his hands to go get a bucket. And he's been doing that. The knock with Kobe White has always been, we know you could get a bucket. We know that. But can you do it at a consistent level? It's like with Billy Donovan, it's always been kind of different roles for Kobe White. One year you may be a sixth man. One year you may be a point guard. One year you may start for 40 minutes. 1 minute you're out the rotation. Now you see how Kobe White has literally improved his game now. And now Billy Donovan can say he fully trusts Kobe White to carry the scoring load. But Josh Giddey has been probably the most improved player recently. He's the first player of all time to put up 15, 10, 15, and 8 steals. How the fuck do you almost have 10 steals in one game? Please let it be. Please help me. Please help me, guys. A stat sheet stuffer. Now you see why this kid was drafted high. Coming out, he was a playmaking point guard and rebounding basketball and defend. But towards the end of his time, that's why I really wasn't a Josh Giddey supporter, because he couldn't stretch the flow with his 3-point. And he's more of a, I kind of need the ball in my hands to be successful. So SGA has the ball in his hands a lot of the times. So come playoff time, when you're playing the Mavs, you're literally in the corner. They sagging off you. They throwing the ball to you. You're not making your shots. You became unplayable. So the knock on Josh Giddey is he's not really a floor spacing guard, that is. So what are we doing? But now you see he's worked on all the criticism that we've been criticizing about. Bro, get your 3-ball. Run the offense perfectly. Play good defense. Rebound the basketball. And you're doing all of this at a high level. This is literally what Ben Simmons should really been doing. Now you see now. This is what happens when you get a stat sheet stuffer. So, in another alarming stat for Josh Giddey, the Lakers game, he had 25 points, 14 rebounds, 11 assists for his 5th triple-double of the season, 2nd in most in franchise history behind Michael Jordan. Ooh. Oh, man, Chicago Bulls are getting their money's worth right now. Out the last 10 games, they're only 2nd behind the Boston Celtics. That is, the Bulls are 8-2. Out the last 10 games, the Boston Celtics are 9-1. And it's going to be scary for any of these playing teams that got to match up with the Bulls, because the Bulls are 9 right now. So it can be scary for whether it's the Heat, whether it's the Magic, whether it's the Hawks, because they are literally figuring it out towards the end of the season. They literally have gotten their money's worth with the quick Kevin Huerter trade. He's been able to play good defense and hit his 3-ball. It was kind of frustrating for Kings fans because he was not good with the Kings for the last year. And they finally pulled the plug, sent him to the Bulls, and he's fit perfectly in with the Chicago team. So let's take it to the end of the Lakers game real quick. So Bulls were down 5 points with 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left. They hit back-to-back threes. I think the first one was the Patrick Williams corner 3. Bron inbounds the ball. Bron turns over the ball. Josh Giddey steals that ball. Throws it to Kobe White. Kobe hits the 3-point shot. Bulls are up now. Lakers call a timeout. They put the ball in Austin Reeves' hands. He get an easy blow by against Patrick Williams. He get an easy layup. So you would think the game over now, right? Oh, hell no. It's far from over. It's far from over. So they inbound the ball to Josh Giddey. He takes it to the half-court line, drains the shot in their fucking face, and send the Lakers fans home. Goodbye. I hope you have a good drive home back to L.A. Take your ass home. Oh, man, that is so terrible, guys. I would hate to be that Lakers fan. That Lakers fan that's going viral right now. He's literally in the camera looking like this. That is the most disrespectful way to send the visiting fans home like that. You don't do that to somebody, Josh Giddey. Oh, I would be so mad if I was that fan. I know he was pissed. How dare you, Lakers, have me to spend my money. I go see you in Chicago. I'm an away fan. And Josh Giddey send y'all ass home and myself on a 3-point half-court shot like that? Oh, LeBron really wrong for that. All the Lakers, J.J. Redick, all of them, they were so wrong for that. I know that fan was like, man, fuck Josh Giddey, man. I'm out of here, man. I would have put my jacket on and stormed right to the exit doors. Man, don't touch me, man. I don't even want to talk to none of y'all. If I'm with friends, I don't want to talk. Just let me go home. I don't want to talk. If y'all Bulls fans that's friends of mine, just I don't want to hear all that shit. Take me out the group chat. Oh, I know he was mad. And it's like he was looking like, I want to respect Josh Giddey, but I can't. So fuck him right now. Oh, man. Bulls have literally been probably one of the most best Eastern Conference teams of recently. They just doing everything right. They put the ball in Josh Giddey's hands, and, you know, now you see why he was picked that high in his draft class. He was always had good playmaking vision, always could rebound the ball, and now you see this is your team now, you know. And you would hope Lonzo would have been able to do that, but Lonzo ain't been able to stay on the court, so they're going to need him, Lonzo, to be healthy towards the closing games of the season and to play in, because they're going to need Lonzo. But Josh Giddey has took this team and put them on his back. He's doing everything right, and I haven't even got to talk about who I feel like who could be the best player for this team and probably a superstar or a star player, Matheus Buzelis. He's a phenomenal rookie, guys. With his frame and size, you could kind of see that he kind of plays like Franz Wagner a little bit. I think he could even be better than him. He had a game earlier this year where he had about like 30 points, just creating his own offense, rim running, cutting to the basket, running in transition. His athleticism is pretty good. You know, his stature is good. It's just about creating his shot. And guys, he literally really should have been top 3 in the draft coming in, because once you go to this G League Ignite and all of this bullshit, they don't develop these kids good enough. They don't develop these kids good enough. And his stock dropped, and his shot was a little shaky. So the sky's the limit for this kid. If they prepare him each and every game, each and every season, and work and develop the kid the right way, he's going to be a star for them. It's the writing on the wall. If they develop him and don't mess him up, continue to develop the kid, he can literally be a force at that power forward or small forward spot. He can play both forward spots, and I really like that kid. And, you know, then you have Vucevic. Vooch is who he is. He's a walking bucket on the offense and the defensive end. And it ain't pretty on the defensive end, guys. He going to give up a lot of points in the post, but you know at the end of the day, Vooch is still going to be able to score at a high level on the offensive end with his 3-ball, his post work. He has a nice little baby hook shot. And the Bulls are literally gelling at the right time. Billy Donovan has gotten the most out of these players, and they say hell no to rebuild. We're not tanking for no Cooper Flag. We're not doing none of that shit. And we're going to compete. We're not tanking, throwing games for y'all selfish fans. You should always want your team to not be purposely tanking. You want to go through a rebuild, but you don't want these guys to be losing games on purpose. You want your team to compete. And who's to say Cooper Flagg don't turn out to be a superstar? It's been a lot of these guys that's been picked #1 guys. They're not who they were. Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins has been good. But the list can go on and on. Kwame Brown. Who else? Anthony Bennett. So it's just a matter of, competing at a high level, getting the most out of these players. Even with Patrick Williams, he's been kind of shaky in his career. I always thought he could be a better rebounder for his size and stature, but it is what it is for him. Even his scoring is so iffy. One night he may look like he may have a solid potential to up his offensive game, but then another night he looks lost. His ball handling is weak. His shot not falling. He's a bit hard to create offense, but on the defensive side of the ball, Patrick Williams is elite. And you see why they paid the money for him, to give him his extension. So, me personally, would I would have paid that much money for Patrick Williams? No, but Bulls, they felt like they had to, and he's been perfect for them on the defensive end. And you would hope he could be able to develop as an elite 3-ball player, a 3-and-D player. So, but we're going to see what the Bulls can do towards the end of the season, as it's coming to the close. But I'm very impressed with Josh Giddey and the Chicago Bulls team. And with Kobe White, that is, like I said, has always been able to go get a bucket. But can you continue to do it for long stretches of games? And he's doing that. So they're figuring it out right now. And they look scary right now, guys. So, and even quick little stat, too. Even in the Lakers game, they out-rebounded the Lakers by 8. And they won fast break points 20-13 and won second chance points 46-40. So that just goes to show they've been hustling. They've been fighting and clawing. And that's the thing, guys. When you got the chemistry in the locker room, where guys like to get their shots. It's very hard to stop teams like that that's playing with a lot of chemistry. So we can see what the Bulls are going to do. See if they can close this season on a high note and see what they can do in the play-in. So I'm out, guys.